Hello, it's me James and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks and tutorials, and of course we like to do this in complete survival. In today's video I'm going to be showing you 5 simple ways to get XP, and all of these ways are pretty effective as well. Now, for anyone wondering why I've got 24,791 levels, that is because I did a glitch not too long ago. It is now patched and that is the max levels you can actually get in Minecraft. Unfortunately, you are not going to be able to get that many levels with the methods I'm going to show you in today's video, but the majority of the methods that you will see will get you a fair bit, and I want to show you exactly how much I'm going to get, and you're not actually going to be able to see how effective they are if I use this account. So first of all, I need to get my ult acquired. Let's jump on to method number 1. Method number 1, I already have a couple levels because I'm fighting off mobs, but yeah, basically method number 1, you are going to need an efficiency 5 hoe, and this is very important because this is the best tool to mine Skulk blocks. Now, you're going to want to come to a Skulk biome, and this thing is going to be literally full of these blocks, and when you break them with a hoe, you can do it really fast and you're going to get a bunch of XP. Now, I've had to move to a little bit less packed area of this stuff. I was in a really packed area full of Skulk blocks, but I accidentally summoned a warden, so you do have to be careful. But you can literally see off, I don't know, a few seconds of mining, I'm already on about level 10. Now I'm going to continue this to see actually how many levels I can get. One thing I would definitely consider with this method, I would definitely check where you're doing it first. I was actually doing it around here and accidentally summoned myself a warden. I was right next to those blocks and accidentally summoned a warden, which actually just disappeared, if you saw that. But it seems to be gone right now, so I can, you know, do this on these blocks to see how many we can actually get before the warden does come again. Oh, dude, that didn't take long. That doesn't seem right. I thought you had a few chances before that got summoned. I'm gonna have to move area again, but you can see I got a fair few levels from just doing it to certain little areas. Method number 1, Skulk block mining. Ooh, diamonds. Method number 2 is a old one, but it's really good. You're going to want to grab yourself a fortune pickaxe and head to the nether. Now, the reason we're in the nether is because of these things. We're going to grab some quartz. Every time you mine a quartz block, you will get some XP. And the reason we're going for quartz blocks is because these give out the most amount of XP. One of the best things I think about quartz mining is you can literally just, you know, fly around and find different patches of quartz, collecting all the XPs. And quartz are literally all over the nether, so there is literally never going to be a shortage of them. I mean, if I just fly up like this, look, there's even quartz in the ceiling. You can see down here, there's 3 big patches of quartz. So, I mean, I'm going to get a bunch of XP from this. You could also silk touch them and take them home for later if you really wanted to. But the best bet is to fortune them and get that lovely XPs. I've quite literally been mining quartz for 5 or so minutes, and we are already on level 23. One thing I should probably mention, if you've got an old nether, or at least a section of the old nether like me, where it doesn't have any of the new biomes, you will actually find quartz a lot more often. Purely for the fact there is just less blocks that spawn in these biomes, so it's probably worth looking around the old sections. I mean, I found a fair few quartz around here. To be honest, I think these are the last couple that I'm going to mine, and I'm going to head back to the overworld. Although we didn't actually get to level 30, maybe these ones will top us to level 30. Not quite. Alright, this bunch of quartz for sure will take us to level 30. Wait a minute, I have these in my inventory. Epic. All I need to do is place them down, and then I can mine them, and we should have level 30. Let's go. Another thing that I could show you right now, being as I've just placed these down, if you do want to save some and mend other tools, for example, I want to mend this tool, what you would do is place them down like this, mine them with a fortune pick, not pick up the XP. I mean, this is not the best way to do it. You probably want to stand a little bit further away, and then simply switch to this pickaxe and then pick the XP up. Again, that was probably not the best, like, way. You possibly could have done it, but that is just a way. You can indeed use this method to fix other tools as well. For method number 3, I want to talk about fishing. Now, fishing is a really good starting way to get XP. Not only do you get yourself a little bit of XP for when you, of course, catch an item, but you will get yourself decent items as well. You can see here, I've got a mending book, which, of course, if you're starting out in the early game, this is going to come really, really handy. And as I said, this thing does give you a fair bit of XP. Now, I am level 30, so it could take a little while, but if I were to AFK this for, I don't know, a few hours, I would definitely get myself a fair amount of XP. What I'm going to do is go AFK a little bit. Now, I've got my auto clicker set for 8 seconds. I'm not entirely sure if that is the best time to have, but it seems to be working reasonably well on this system anyway. I'll be back soon as I've gone AFK for a little while. What I'm gonna do is stop AFKing right now. I've not been AFK for too long at all. I just, yeah, I can't be bothered. This method is definitely gonna be better for early game, aka getting from 0 to level 30. And for longer AFK sessions. Again, I didn't AFK for very long at all, but I can show you some of the loot that we got. We managed to get a mending fishing rod, pretty nice. Unbreaking book, again, pretty nice. We got another unbreaking fishing rod with look at the sea. We got an unbreaking bow, pretty decent. A saddle, bunch of fish, some ink sacs, they always come in handy. And, oh, power 4 bow with Bane of Arthropods, which is terrible, to be honest. I mean, it's not that bad, but you can see that we get some pretty good stuff. We got a bunch of fish as well, so it can really keep you going early game. As I said, you get a few levels as well. This next method is by far the most OP method in this video, in my opinion. This is the OP gold / XP farm. You can see there are 4 portals, which means we are going to get a bunch of XP. Now, how we get XP from these things is using a trident killer. This means we do need to be holding a looting 3 sword at a time. That also means that we're going to get ourselves a bunch of loot as well as XP. So, you can see, I'm just standing here, and the XP bar will quite literally go up and up and up and up. I really don't have to AFK too long on this. Although, what I am going to do is AFK for literally 5 minutes and I will be back. So yeah, I'll see you in 5 minutes. It has just been under 5 minutes and you can see we are on level 48. What I'm going to do, I think we're getting a little bit of lag. I could do with a few more tridents in my trident killer with a few, you know, better enchants on to make them die quicker. This thing is absolutely OP. What I'm going to do is turn the farm off right now. And I shall go down here. Let this finish off to see how many we're going to gain altogether. It sounds like they're still dying. Even though it's been a fair while since I actually turned the farm off. Jeez, I don't actually know how long this is going to last for. Right, I'm going to help this thing along and get rid of the last couple. Jeez Louise. Turn the trident killer off. I think it's fair to say that we've completely maxed out every single chest from literally 5 minutes of work. We've got 53 levels in total, a bunch of gold, and not only that, if you grab the golden swords with enchantments on and go into a grindstone, you could also get XP from that as well. You could literally put yourself a grindstone near the farm and that would be the second way to get XP. Again, it's not the best, but you do get a lot of enchanted golden swords, so I mean, you may as well use them. So there we go. Method number 4, the super OP XP gold farm. I'm gonna leave a full tutorial in the description below, but honestly, this thing is so OP. Anyway, we still got one more method left, and this one is kind of a 3-in-1 because there are 3 different ways you can actually get XP using this method. And also, this next method will give us a really good way to get XP using this rotten flesh that we just got from our OP XP gold farm. Now, I'm going to grab as much rotten flesh as I have got, and to be fair, I have got a fair amount. Oh, damn. Right, I can't carry any more, but this should be enough for me to show you. And the final method, if you haven't worked it out already, is, of course, villager trading. As I mentioned before, we can actually sell this rotten flesh for emeralds and XP, because every time we do a sale, we are going to get ourselves a little bit of XP. I don't know if you heard that, but what I'll do is I'll sell all this, and yeah, we're here, level 54 at that point, and I'll show you how much XP we get from just selling rotten flesh. Now remember, you can only sell rotten flesh to clerks. So in total, after selling all of that rotten flesh, I've managed to get myself a little bit of XP. We've not quite got to level 55 yet, but I have managed to get myself 49 emeralds. And these emeralds are going to come in handy for some very important purchases. Now, clerks, again, these are going to be really handy for XP, because not only can you get XP for just buying anything off them, but you can quite literally buy XP from them. And if you have an OP setup, you can buy it for 1 emerald, which means I can buy 49 bottles of XP right now, which of course is exactly what I'm going to do. And remember, we get XP for doing the purchase as well, so we're getting like double XP right now. We just got to level 55, and there we go, 49 bottles of XP. Then you would simply just throw it on the floor, just like that, and we are on 56 levels. Remember, you don't just need to sell rotten flesh, you can sell literally anything. For example, I can sell bunches of books for emeralds, and I also get a little bit of XP as well. Obviously, the more books I sell, the more XP I will gain. And just from selling those books, I've managed to get to level 58, and I've also got a few stacks of emeralds as well. So the final way I can think of regarding XP and villagers is buying enchanted tools like this. So I'm just going to spend the emeralds I've just bought on enchanted tools. I'm going to buy as many enchanted items as I physically can from all of my villagers. So I could buy these, but I'm just going to buy the diamond things. I'm also going to go ahead and buy the armor and the final pieces of armor as well. From my villager trading setup, I do have the OP villager trading station. I was able to buy all of this enchanted stuff, minus of course the netherite stuff. Now all I would simply do is go into a grindstone and literally grindstone all of this stuff. Now this could be quite good for, say for example, you want some fresh items as well without these enchants on. I mean, it could be like a little bit of a help, but for the most part, you're not going to get the most XP, but you do get a little bit. Now, I believe the more enchants you've got on an item, the more XP you're going to get back. I once did a video what it's like to disenchant a 32k item on my second channel. So yeah, the more enchants you've got on an item, the more XP you will get back for disenchanting it. Sweet, there we go. I've disenchanted all of that stuff. Again, they only had single enchants on, I believe. So in total, we managed to get 59 levels from all 5 of these methods. Again, they are all very, very simple methods, and I didn't really spend long doing the methods. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You can see they really do work. Personally, my 2 favorites are the gold farm and the villager trading. However, if you think there are or should be another one on this list, let me know in the comments below. That is all I have time for today. There is literally one more thing I've got to do, and it doesn't involve dying via those zombies, but it does involve dying via the void. I'll catch you guys on the next one.